What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got episodes games 1 through 3 of this weekend's weekend league recap. Starting off with a new quarterback. I told you guys I had gotten a new quarterback. I didn't want to say who it was, but Josh Allen, quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. He's playing really good right now. I don't want him to be playing really good right now because hurts Cam's chances of winning the division. But for the time being, Josh Allen is our quarterback. He's very good in Madden. He's because of his archetype. He's the same archetype as Brett Favre, so he can get gunslinger for 1 AP. And at the time in these games, I just have gunslinger and not gunslinger and pocket deadeye. So you guys are going to start seeing a difference as to whether you need to have pocket deadeye or not. Because in my opinion, since Josh Allen, he's good, but he doesn't meet the mid accuracy threshold, and that is a lot of what I throw. The passes that I throw, like medium and deep and pretty much everything. So I need that pocket data on him to negate any pressure inaccuracies and stuff like that. If you guys didn't know that, it kind of negates most of that. So that's the offense. Going over the defense, not much has changed. No upgrades. Still running the same offense and defense. So yeah, if you guys like these videos, make sure to let me know. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new. This is a new series I'm doing, and I really enjoy it. So if you guys could show some appreciation, show me some support on this series, I really appreciate it. This is the offense, as I was saying before, and the defense. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so heading into game 1, you see Josh Allen is in our top 3 instead of Brett Favre, brand new quarterback. He has Josh Allen as well, so our teams are pretty similar. Starting out with a 1st and 10. I'm the white jerseys as he jukes me out with Vernon Davis and carries it across midfield. I didn't expect that, so I was like, whoa. So 3rd and 9, we try to send a blitz, but he manages to get the pass off. We had no underneath coverage, and he hits Edgerrin James for a nice first down. So it brings him to 1st and 10, dropping back to pass with Josh Allen, and he throws right to Brian Dawkins, who makes a great play on the ball and skirts past. I don't know if you call that a stop and go or not. I wouldn't. But yeah, he shoots to the other side of the field, and with some lucky stick pause, we get into the end zone for the pick 6. So big pick 6 by Brian Dawkins, leads him back on offense, 1st and 10. He throws it right to my user, which is Isaiah Simmons. I was sitting on the hitch route. I feel like he panicked through that, or whether he hit the wrong button or something, I don't know. But nevertheless, we got the pick 6. 2 straight pick 6s on 2 straight drives. That's pretty big. And then he decides on 2nd and 6 to chuck it up into double coverage to Taylor Mays, who gets the interception. So that's now 3 interceptions on 3 straight drives and 2 pick 6s for us. So this is our first start on offense. We hit Julio Jones underneath, and he gets us a nice gain on the drag to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Now 1st and 10. I realized that I had DK wide open when I was watching this, but instead I was focused on the corner route to Julio, so missed a wide open touchdown there. But nonetheless, 1st and 10, throw a nice dot over the middle to DK Metcalf to get us inside the 10-yard line, where we know we audible to our staple play, the RPO power bubble, and we throw it to Julio Jones on the bubble, and he gets us into the end zone for an easy 6 points. So now we're up 21-0 on this guy. So we get our opponent to a 3rd and 7, and he's driving back to pass, and he throws to me again. I was lurking the same route out of a different formation. He must have really liked to throw hitches to his tight end, because I was just sitting there camping. And then from there, he rage quits, and we're going on to the next game. So we're now 1-0 so far in weekend league, which is always how you want to start. You always want to win your first game. Gives you a little bit of confidence. Heading into game 2, he has Sam Mills and the limited Saquon Barkley. So that tells me this guy's got some cheddar in the bank. So starting off on offense, he gets me in a 3rd and 7, and we hit DK over the middle for the conversion. And then following up with the 1st and 10. Yeah, I made the worst read of all time. And then Reggie Bush was like, all right, man, I got you. So he breaks a tackle and takes it all the way for a touchdown. I should have thrown to Julio because, he was the open guy. But, we got lucky. Madden bails you out sometimes. So he converts on a 4th and 3 to move the chains. I had underneath coverage, so he hit the out route. Makes sense. And then he hit me. He quick hiked me on the seam route. And then we get him to a 4th and 3 where he scrambles around and he throws it right to DRC, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, lurking in the flats, and he comes up with a big interception for us as we take it all the way back. No stop and go necessary, and we go up 14-0 off of a pick six. So pick sixes on our end are working out so far in these games. So we get our opponent into a 3rd and 14. He doesn't risk it, so he throws it underneath to Tyreek Hill. And we get him down. So 4th and 7, he decides to go for it. I came down my user. I should have had a user lurk, but he gets lucky. Throws it to the tight end. I hit triangle, just didn't get an animation. Very unfortunate there. Brings him to a 1st and 10 where he quick hikes me again. So he's like, all right, he's gonna quick hike me. He gets all the way down to 1st and goal, and I bait the slant route for a perfect interception to preserve the blowout before half. And then he gets the opening kickoff, and we hit stick fumble him, get a lucky fumble with Bradley Chubb picking it up, and that's going to lead him to rage quit, now moving us to 2-0 in weekend league so far, which is a great start, as everybody knows. So heading into our 3rd game, and he has 97 running lots. I was like, okay, this guy, he means some business now. So 1st and 10 is starting off. He throws it deep to Darren Waller, and I got an interception animation, but it didn't trigger. And like I said, I don't know how Darren Waller, I know he's fast, but I don't know how he burns DRC off the line like that. I just don't see it. So here, 3rd and 13, we get ballsy, take a ballsy risk, and we throw it right to Jonathan Abram. Probably shouldn't have made that read. That was not the smart decision. So we get our opponent in a 3rd and 10, try to send a blitz. He picks it up and hits Amari Cooper on the corner route. He runs the same offense as us, so he probably knows what I'm trying to do at all times. So that's why this game was a little bit tougher. He takes off with Josh Allen on 3rd and 4 and converts. And see, he noticed I was in cover 3, so he hit me with a seam pass to Amari Cooper. That's a good quick hike against cover 3. So seam route is going to be open. So 2nd and 10, I was like, we're down 14-0. We got to make something happen. So we run a cover 4 beater to DK Metcalf, and what a heave from Josh Allen. That pass was just on the rope, on a dime to DK Metcalf. Best pass from Josh Allen so far. So we make it 14-7, 1 possession ball game. He somehow gets a corner out over my 20-yard flat. I guess the corner was 25 yards, so I guess I need to set my zone drops to a little bit further. So 3rd and 2, he tries to force it into the end zone, and I feel like Dion should have gotten an interception there. I really do. So we get the ball back. He kicks his field goal. He's up 17-7. We start out with a nice dot to Darren Waller, which brings us to a 4th and 10. He gets me in a 4th and 10, and then I throw it right to Jonathan Abram once again. I'm like, bro, I didn't think that he would cover that route. I thought I could just fit it over his head, but I guess not. So it gets him another field goal on a costly decision by me. So we're now down 20-7. So we have a steep hole to climb out of. Pause. So we find a dot over the middle to Darren Waller once again. He's leaving the seam open. Brings us to a 3rd and 10. I thought I could pass lead this inside like I could last year, but Deion Sanders was like, nah, bro, you're not doing that on me. So he gets a one-handed pick, which that really frustrated me. I was like, man, we really needed a touchdown on that opening drive. So we get him, we stop him. So we get another chance on offense at the end of the 3rd quarter, throwing a nice hot pass to Julio Jones. So get it in 2nd and 4. We throw it to DK. We get down right at the 1, and then from there we go to power football. Right, you get that close, just power it in with Bo Jackson. So we bring it back to a one possession game, get my opponent into a 3rd and 16. We've been playing really good defense as of late, been making all the proper adjustments, trying to clamp this bunch. So 3rd and 16, he takes a big sack, pause once again, and he has to punt the ball to us, which brings us to a 3rd and 1. Now, 3rd and 1, we hit the low pass to Reggie Bush, and we get in good position. Then he gets us into a 3rd and 11, and I had a really good route combo set up here. The hitch route was supposed to pull down all the zones so that I could fit this pass to Julio. He was usually in the seam pass, so I didn't look there. So I had a nice pocket, but Ronnie Lott just gets a sumo swat animation and swats it away. So it brings us to a 4th and 11. I throw a seam pass to Reggie Bush, and it gets incomplete, knocked out of his hands. It probably wasn't a good read by me, but from there, you know, my you know how my PS4 likes to do. It likes to crash sometimes. So you know, we lagged out of that game. So yeah, that was games 1 through 3 of the weekend league so far. It started out with 2 straight victories, and you know, obviously the 3rd game, you guys saw how that went down. Had a little bit of a rough one there at the end. It really sucked because I feel like I would have won that game if I would have just not made that one mistake on 4th down. So I was trying to do the seam pass, but his user was on it. So going back and looking at it, I should have just put the other slot receiver on the other side on a seam route and just pass let it inside. I could have had that easy conversion. But yeah, you live and you learn. You know, everybody makes mistakes like that cost some games. I felt like I was playing really well at the end there, so got a good defensive stop. But you know, stuff happens, bro. You can't control everything, can't control every outcome. But yeah, for overall, this weekend league was pretty rough. I ain't gonna lie. Giving you a little bit of foresight. It didn't go well. You know, so you guys might only see 2, maybe 3 videos of this recap because I only won like 8 games. So that's how bad it was. So like, of course, I was watching Cam on Sunday night. So when I got done watching him, I was a little bit tired, you know, after I got off work. So I work on weekends. So the only time I can play is at night. So yeah. But anyways, if you guys enjoy these videos and you like them, make sure to let me know. Leave a like, and you know, subscribe if you're new. If you're just stumbling upon me for the first time, sub buttons down below, hit the notification bell so you get notifications every time I upload. I do weekend league recaps and tips. So yeah, I hope you guys have a nice day, and peace.